My lord, we are the parents. Our son served in our NF Railway as RPF. He has to get many financial benefits, but his wife is trying to take everything. So we are the father, mother, and dependence on his income. So whether the urgent authority may give her everything, it may kindly be taken up tomorrow. We have filed it on 22-0.
Tomorrow, Friday. Friday.
Right.
Son, fine. Motion matter. Son, Friday.
I beg to mention item number 25 with the consent of the other side. She kindly 2 weeks may be granted to final name.
You've taken consent.
Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner. Date may be fixed, my lord.
No, it's already fixed. Why you are agreeing to a mention? Item 25. Wait, make it mention when you are ready to fix matters. We don't normally grant it.
I beg to mention item number 22 and 23. And in this case, man, the learned senior counsel Mr. Vidiko was engaged. His mother was expired.
22, 23.
Yes. Let the matter be taken up after 1 year. After 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
May I please? The consent of other side, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 40.
40.
40. Lordship, matter may be taken up some other day, Lordship.
Item 40 only requested by Mr. S.S.
My lord, the date may be fixed.
No.
After 3 weeks.
Fixed date is here today. Why you are agreeing for a mention? Matter has been fixed today.
Lordship, they for listing of the petition.
What is the subject matter?
Subject matter is regarding pension, Lordship, and the widow has not been receiving pension due to some discrepancy in the service.
When was it last listed?
Last listed in the month of on 13th of March, Lordship.
Monday.
I'll apply.
So I'm paying
Admission, what is the matter?
non-payment of revision of pension.
Huh?
Non-payment of revision of pension.
Monday.
I beg to mention item number 31 of today's list. This petitioner instructed me to withdraw this.
Mr. P.P. Botagu, counsel to the
Prayer for listing of the admission matter, my lord. As per your lordship.
What is the subject matter?
My lord, regarding promotion, my lord.
Promotion 29.
Earlier next week. 29. Thank you for withdrawal.
Tomorrow.
My lord, I beg to mention for listing of my lord petition, pending petition, my lord. On next week, any date, my lord. Petitioner is regarding, my lord, they are the driver also of the, my lord, fire and emergency department. They are receiving less grade pay, my lord.
27.
Lordship, I am praying for the listing of an admission matter. It is a disciplinary action against the petitioner.
When was it last?
20th of January 2020.
27.
Lordship, may I make a request for the listing of the matter in the admission column? It was last listed in the month of February, Lordship.
When do you want it?
Lordship,
27.
PP of life.
Item number 48, we're supposed to file an affidavit in reply.
Item?
48.
48.
For the respondent. Otherwise, the affidavit is ready, but due to some waiting purpose and all. Just can take it on Monday. 2-3 days accommodation.
Monday.
Oblige.
Mr. Lordship, I would like to mention a wait matter for admission for orders, your Lordship.
For orders, 29.
Every for listing of the contempt matter.
29.
And another petition.
Admission.
Admission. Okay. Lordship had granted me 29 minor. Can it be on 30 minor? 29 I am not there.
30 cannot be there, then you go, you take on 4th. 4th of May.
Lordship, with the consent from the
You
other,
can correct the date and give it. 4th of May.
with the consent from the other side, I beg to mention item number 44, Lordship. In this item, I am praying for some accommodation on behalf of council Mr. S. Board. So may take it up after 2 weeks. Lordship.
Item 44 on the request made by the council.
Your Lordship, I want to make a listing for a contempt case for orders next week.
29.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Gauhati.
This was the petition for working as a weaver on contractual basis long back.
Yes, what do you say?
My lord, at this stage, my lord, only notice can go, my lord.
They're praying for consideration.
Minimum pay scheme.
Minimum.
Minimum pay scheme. My lord, the thing is that they have brought some document, one document by an additional
If you want, you get your instruction, but need to see whether these matters can be disposed of in terms of the orders which are earlier passed.
My lord, the thing is, the bigger issue here is, my lord, we do not really give concurrence. Concurrence comes from, my lord, finance department. Finance is not a party here. So, my lord, let finance also come, my lord. Because, my lord, if suppose that, then tomorrow we'll face that problem, my lord. Without finance being a party. So, my prayer will be, my lord, let notice go. In the meantime, let them file a amended cost title, my lord.
Somebody will have to pass an order, as if we pass it suo moto or on the basis of an application.
My lord, my lord,
I'll
my
file
lord.
it.
File an application. So, ये that's-
At this stage, notice may go, subsequent verification.
One to four, my lord.
Contempt.
Yes, my lord. That Annexure 2 is the High Court's order. Relevant direction was at page 31, my lord. Directed to dispose of the claim of the petitioner's compassionate appointment and to be communicated within 2 weeks.
Council to public. Steps.
3, 4, and 5, my lord. All are same.
3, 4, 5, same.
My lord.
Yes, six.
Last petition,
Where's Mr. P.S. Lokor? CGC. Yes, CGC.
Lordship, I'm appearing behalf of P.S. Locker. He is on Lex at court number 8.
Not an excuse. You get the instructions. You get the instructions. We don't want this present. Not available. Have you seen the last order? Have you seen the last order?
Lordship, instruction are related to system. Make time.
Yes, Mr. Khan. They are praying for instructions. But
Last occasion, we had that. Found all the states of action.
in terms of the earlier direction, Letter 3000326, Learned CDC, Mr. P.S. Roper was permitted to complete the instructions. Talk to them in the matter is. Therefore, further instruction is the half of the respondent that they are yet to receive their instructions. Still after 1 week, Mr. E.M. Khan appears for the petitioner. Placed again on 6th of May.
Time may be granted for filing the affidavit also.
But Mr. Chilkel and they submitted that instructions. You have received your instructions.
Not yet, not 2 weeks time may be granted.
Instructions been received and they would like to take what will be an application for 2 weeks time. They made out of the council. It's up to 2 weeks.
Obliged, my lord.
I seek some accommodation in this matter, my lord. We haven't received our instruction as yet. But the question is, my lord, here the petitioner hasn't replied to the show cause notice, my lord.
But what might have been done with regard to release of salary?
That, my lord, that instruction we haven't received, my lord. But also I can find that there is no reply to the show cause notice.
Suppose notice, they have not, you proceed, stopping you from proceeding in the departmental inquiry which is being undertaken. You have to tell us whether he is entitled to this claim of arrear salary. And if yes, when are you releasing?
Some time may be given.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary,
Hello.
how much time?
Next time may be.
Warning, my lord, the salary matter, his mother was expired, your lordship. Even then, they are not regarding that.
But once
Alright, Chaudhary.
Payment is necessary, your lord.
See, standing from the it's time to complete the instructions. They may take it. The Mr. Bester. For the 10 days time is granted to
Yes, maybe.
authorities to complete instructions. It's taken on 8th of May.
Must.
Mr. Radhor for
One is
one. In-
Sorry, let me go to my lord, the benefit of it. Oh, my lord. 130. My lord, the entire protection of last provision.
Yes, any instructions?
We have not received any.
Mr. Alien Dehinia. R.K. Talukal. We learn significantly for the time. Instructions. Faster, you will continue.
Yeah, so they're not RK Ravi.
Yeah, extremely sorry.
On behalf of R Davis. Not Obrigado.
Instruction not received, some more time required, Lordship. Officer dealing with the legal matters third time has transferred. Kindly 1 week time. After 1 week time.
Mr. MP Sharma. Next time.
1 week.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Next time. 2 weeks time to obtain these. Every model faster.
It will be given kindly.
15th of May.
Public.
Working with Transmac. 2013, he was arrested in connection with an FIR. The charge sheet was issued, but the proceedings had started, but it did not come to any logical conclusion. And from then, increments have not been paid. And in 18, I was promoted, but there was a remark made that it is kept in seal cover. But at this stage, let notice be issued, madam.
Forest,
There is a standing counsel. Name is also shown, madam.
whose name is reflected.
SC Forest, madam. No particular counsel as.
Mr. Rai Botaku. Accept notice on behalf of all.
All, madam.
Therefore, notice is the text of the permit.
Tendency may not be a bar, my lord, if they can redress my grievances.
Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar to redress the grievances of the.
But. All right.
My lord, for promotion to the post of Forester 1, under the rules, my lord, one necessarily has to pass the forest training examination and secure 70% and fast second third. That's rule 6B.
You have been left out, respondent has been
So far as
promoted.
my case is concerned, I got 69.52, second position. I was left out. My prayer for rounding off is pending in WPC 1075 of 25. They don't take a call. Now I come across, my lord, Lordship says at page 22. That's the draft relation list of Forester 1 as on 1/6/25. May I skip for a moment to the next page?
Edition listing. And if Lordship takes the last page at serial number 146 on the left. Respondent, private respondent below. On the extreme right is untrained. He has not taken the examination, but he has been given promotion to the Forester 1. And so far as I am concerned, the rounding off is also pending. This is apparently illegal. I pay for a notice at the moment, nothing.
One to four.
Since respondent 1 4 are waived, how many step? Respondent 5 by speed post.
What?
All these matters to be connected.
Yes.
If the petitioner is earlier filed a petition, being the
1075 or 2025.
1075 or 2025.
Gotcha.
Challenge with this.
Rounding off is not done. I got 69.5
Where,
to
where,
70%.
where the petitioner seeking directions, considering the petition. The induction training, the Assam Forest Guards Training School, Maku. 5% percentage. Submitted the representation.
Gotcha. Wait. Hold on.
They're existing in the DC office, dismiss from service, appeal, appeal, and BPO.
Appeal, appeal. What is appeal? Second appeal. Yes, Mr. Doctor. Jimmy, Mr. Doctor. Posted after the return.
Public.
Here we were directed to inform the court regarding what is the status of GIS payment, Lordship. Here I have inquired from the Treasury officer, Lordship. Here we have not received anything from the main authority. The DDO is the Forest Department, Lordship. So if they can provide any bill number, because it is not being traced in the Treasury office. Lordship. So if they have actually forwarded it to me, there will be a bill number, Lordship.
The forest comes in.
That, if anything they can provide, so that they have forwarded, because it has to be, the steps have to be taken by the DDO.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, I have made all the competent officers of the Lordship Forest Department as a party.
No, do you have the particulars which Mr. Tolia wants?
Bill number.
Lordship, I have got only the sanction letter that I have enclosed along with the Lordship my writ petition. Your Lordship will find at page number 19. Lordship, after sanction the amount, Lordship, why the amount has not been released?
That's it, only that instruction.
Yes, for that lordship, the DDO, if the petitioner is
I have
entitled.
retired from service in the year 2018,
But
lordship.
this is for the forest to answer.
Yes, lordship.
Yes, sir.
Whether
Where
they
is
have,
the forest council?
whether they have prepared the bill and if they,
Forest.
lordship, I have to-
Mr. Porter will come to page number 19. Have a copy. 19. This is a sanction letter by the chief conservator of forest for an amount of 70,929. EIS amount.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, sir.
He has not received this.
I'll take instruction.
Yes, please do.
Bill number is required, lordship.
Please do and give all particulars. If you have sent it to the treasury
Yes,
or
yes.
forest department, give all particulars. The forest department represented by Mr. Rai Botaku gave required instructions. In spite of the sanction order, the 7th of August. Sanctioning an amount of 7. Yes. Presently open. Such correspondences from the forest department that face this matter on 5th of May.
Highly okay.
Please, your lordship. But judgment and order dated 9/11/2016. That is not complied with my lordship. Page 14. So, my lord, para 20.
Page 14.
Well, page 14. Para 20.
What is the decision?
That is the, can you see the order dated, my lord, 27/2, my lord, on last order. Only, my lord, the publication of final, my lord, service rule is, my lord.
20.
My lord, 17, my lord, 17.
what remains in the contempt petition? They have already placed it before the
But-
cabinet.
It is not finalized, my lord.
No, you see your directions,
My lord.
page number 24, para 24
My
and
lord.
25.
6 months, my lord.
You read para 24.
Para 24, only in view of the above reasons stated above, the state government should consider giving promotional avenues to the extra writers within the framework of the rule.
The
2000.
direction is to consider.
My lord.
They have considered.
My lord, on that basis, my lord, hearing was taken place. My lord, can you see 24/5/2022, my lord, order?
24/5.
24/5/2020.
That direction is to consider giving promotional avenues.
Right.
From the orders which are available on record, it shows that they have prepared some draft rule pending before the cabinet.
My lord.
This direction
Until and
has,
unless, my lord, finalize this, my
no,
lord.
that is not a direction. The direction of the court is not to give you a promotion by amending the rules. Direction is to the government to consider.
My lord.
That consideration has already taken place by virtue of the rules being, draft rules being framed and placed at the, before the
Then, my
cabinet.
lord, para 25 of the judgment, my lord.
Yes,
6 months was given, my lord.
6 months for
lord.
consideration.
But they have not considered, my lord.
It is placed before the cabinet.
Placed but not considered, my lord.
It's a policy decision. Can there be a direction? Can there be a direction that you should be given promotion? You challenge the rules.
Is there, my lord, is a
Did
consideration,
you
my lord.
challenge the rules in this petition?
Still, my lord, they are not reject, my lord.
Did you challenge the rules earlier?
No, my lord.
No.
There are no rule, my lord.
So the direction of the court is that government should consider. They have framed a set of rules. It is pending before the authority. Where is the content? In view of directions that there are 24 and 25.
Fine.
24 is to consider giving promotional avenues.
That aspect was taken care of in, my lord, on 24/5/2022 order.
20.
24/5/2020.
So there they have decided to bring a new rule.
Yes.
That is recorded at para 7 of that order.
But not finalized.
Not finalized. That's a policy decision.
Let them finalize, my lord.
Can there be a direction for a policy
No,
decision?
no direction, but consideration is there.
Consideration they have already considered. Whether the government ultimately decides to frame the rules or not is a policy
But the
decision.
draft rule is not a consideration as part of it. Final, either they reject or, my lord, they finalize them.
If before the cabinet, cabinet will consider it.
Can it be fixed other time and I'll satisfy?
We are closing this matter. Why are you dragging these matters like this? Let the rules be framed.
But not finalized, my lord.
Not
It is a
finalized.
draft rules prepared since long back, my lord.
Who's to frame the rules? Revenue.
Revenue.
What is the stages?
Already pending before the that cabinet has not been decided that you have filed
You may have a grievance there. You may have a different grievance. But so far as
They can
contempt,
approve.
think any contempt is needed. There has to be a willful, deliberate violation against these officers. You are not this contempt petition is not against the cabinet minister, is it?
No.
Yeah. They have prepared the rules, placed it before the government. They can't take a decision to frame a new rule. It has to be by the government. The direction is to the department to consider. They have considered, prepare the draft rules and place it before the committee. Where is the content?
Consideration means, my lord, is of at least final outcomes.
Consideration by who?
Consideration by the department, my lord.
Department. They have done it. They are not the law-making authority. They can frame a rule. So this is probably a 309 rule, is it? Not 309 rule. Has to be placed before the cabinet. Unless you say no, 309 rules are not necessary. There is already an act and they are required to frame the rules. Some time is required. Why are you unnecessarily dragging a matter?
From last Mallet 72 Mallet honorable Mallet rules that this Mallet give us 1 month time.
We are asking you queries on based on the orders passed in your writ petition.
I understand.
You filed a writ petition against the respondents. Court says consider giving promotion or frame new rules. 6 months time. Right, it may not have been done within 6 months. They have now framed the rule, but they can't. It's to use the 209 rule to the cabinet. Unless you say no, cabinet giving, not giving is different, but they are responsible for the delay and this amounts to willful violation.
Maybe taken out tomorrow.
As requested by the council for the Islam is to matter.
Paragraph 42, page 19. So gave one preference and he could not secure the mark given in the against the preference. Paragraph 42, page 19.
Yes, Mr. Mehdi,
It is office note, my lord, the service is not complete, my lord, it's done orders, my lord.
how does it
I've not
appear?
prepared.
Have you gone through the copy of this order?
No, my lord, I've not done.
Please go through, follow up again at 2 p.m.
On last occasion, the respondent were directed to file affidavit regarding service of notice upon private respondent.
I'm praying for a week's time, my lord, to file that affidavit.
The second round of litigation.
File the affidavit. Dusty service. Have you filed your affidavit? Where is it?
My lord,
When did you take steps on the private respondents?
on, if I may, my lordship had directed them to take steps to the office of the PCC. So I forwarded those notices to the office of the PCC. So on the last occasion, my lord had directed the PCC office to file an affidavit stating that those notices were duly forwarded. I'm just seeking a week's time. I'll file that affidavit.
Did we direct petitioner to file to the forest?
Yes, ma'am. To the office of
Learned standing counsel for the forest department, Mr. Taibo. Praise for his it's time to file an affidavit, bring on report. Service of notices on the private respondents. Chief Conservator of Forest, head of Forest Force, in terms of the earlier orders passed by the staff.
problem.
For your to be respondents have filed affidavit, this some time I may reply.
Mr. Decker, learned counsel.
I'm sorry, this now.
No, respondent.
Respondent number two, deputy commissioner. True, Lord.
Respondent number two.
Two, fine.
Has filed their affidavits. Place for 3 weeks time. They start 3 weeks for admission.
Applied.
Then get the instruction on the last occasion. Order dated 33/2020.
Yes.
And for respondent one, lordship, our part has been complied with, lord.
What's,
I am afraid.
yes,
My lord, in this matter, my lord, what happened initially, my lord, in the judgment, the PSC's recommendation was not there, man. That is why department has filed one review petition. But in the meantime, my lord, now IPSC has given the recommendation for the petitioner. Huh? So after the result election, my lord, we are going to point him. Model code of contempt.
have you brought it on record?
Not yet, my lord.
Bring it on
Yes, yes,
by way of an affidavit
My lord.
within 1 week.
my lord.
Mr. Reyes, Protocol, Learning Council, respondent number 23,
Yes, my lord.
submits that the recommendation with respect to simply. Therefore, steps will now be taken for appointment of the petitioner.
My lord.
However, submits that in swing state execution. Third before. Granting time, granting opportunity to smoothly file the right. So accordingly, Ms. P. Sharma for the APSC, Mr.
Has got them.
has got them.
I know.
Yes.
Ask for them, my lord.
Your Lordship, we were supposed to advise the court regarding the instruction, but as per our telephonic instruction, some defects are there in pension paper, so kindly a week's time we will give Your Lordship.
What defects are there?
There's some defect in the pension paper as per our telephonic instructions, so kindly a week's time. we will give proper
When did
instruction.
you receive? When was this pension paper received?
We have sent it on the 23rd of March.
23rd of March.
Last order.
Again defects.
There's some.
Huh?
As
What
per our
defects?
telephonic- Lordship, just as per our telephonic instruction, Lordship. So
Why
we-
telephonic instruction? Matter was listed on 25/3. Why only telephonic instructions for 1 month? After 1 month, why not specific instructions? What delay? What defects?
Time, Lordship. Get a proper instruction. With time, Lordship. Get a proper.
Right. Counsel for the APA, Accountant General submits that although the fresh proposal has been resubmitted by the Administrative Department on 23rd of March 6th, however, some defects are noticed. Stop these instructions, however, oral instructions received by the Standing Council. She prays for a week's time to place the written instructions before this matter again.
Can you specific things? Otherwise, second occasion, my lord, they died.
4th of May.
One.
Oh, 4th of May.
My concern is, my lord, petitioner and his wife, both are terminally ill. Very difficult for me to see. And they have done it second time, my lord, the defects have come up second time. First time they have sent without any sort of attestation. Second time, again the defects come. Sad sort of affairs. Even there is a reflection in the order also, last order. 6th March order.
We'll have it on 6th of May.
Why?
6th May.
Why?
But if these instructions do not,
Yes.
we are following your officers.
Give here.
If that occasion query was made from Accountant General for regarding issuing family pension, we want both the halves of PPO as well as last pay certificate. But they could not produce to us because their letter says that they are unable to trace out. Then Lordship asked me, what is provision? As per Rule 5 or pension rule, this is Treasury officer first order or fame, whatever. I will not be bill.
For the treasury.
The PPO were misplaced, Lordship. The director, the treasury officer had written to the AG seeking clarification of what can be done. Now, if Lordship directs, Lordship, I'll request the treasury officer to reconstruct the PPO.
Why should we direct? Why the treasury officer will not take reports to file?
No, Lordship, yes, Lordship, here, in similarly situated matters, Lordship, there have been cases where the petitioners and the bank have misplaced the pensioners' half.
We are asking. Is it because the treasury officer is unaware of the rules, or is it because according to him the rules don't apply?
Here, that can be reconstructed, Lordship. Here in similar cases, Lordship, the PPO has been reconstructed, but then it has been authorized by the director of pension. The approval has been taken from them also because they are the issuing authority. So the similar step, if I'll
Who's for the director of pension?
here it's the AG, Lordship. Similar matters where Lordship, where director of pension was involved, Lordship, and where both half of the PPO was misplaced, they had reconstructed and they had taken authorization from the director of pension just to as the PPO for record and safekeeping, Lordship, because the PPO has to be reconstructed. So I'll inform the treasury officer to reconstruct the PPO and if required, maybe some authorization or some.
No authorization required because Milord clearly says this to bank. They are asking to bank. Bank has saying that this is the misplaced. Now, as per that treasury saying, why the
Lordship may record the statement of my learned friend and
why recording is required? This is no.
Lordship may record the AG has no role.
On this point.
No, if my learned friend is submitting that AG has no role, AG has no role, let him record that, Lordship, and I'll ask the treasury officer to do the needful, Lordship. Let my learned friend statement be recorded.
Treasury bank.
No, that has been misplaced.
How you
Now that
What is the
why
no,
AG
that
is
has been
involved here?
misplaced now.
Why AG is involved here?
No, Lordship, because they are the PPO issuing authority, Lordship. They are the main authority.
already
Now
we had issued.
that has been misplaced. So now the AG is saying we have no role. If that is what, then my learned friend's statement may be recorded, Lordship. I'll ask the treasury officer to reconstruct the PPO. Let my learned friend's statement be recorded.
So why are you insisting on recording these statements
Lordship.
vis-a-vis the Rule 5?
Yes, Lordship,
You
because
explain to us whether the 5 can be implemented
if Lordship, in a similar case, Lordship,
unilaterally by the treasury officer, or does it require approval of any higher authority?
Lordship, here, that is what I'm saying. Lordship, in a similar case where both half of the PPO were, the treasury officer reconstructed the PPO and it was again revalidated and authorized by the pension giving authority. In that case, it was the director of pension. I'm not in this case.
Where is the communication of the accountant general here?
Lordship, here we have communicated to the AG. AG has not given us any response, because of which the treasury officer had not taken any steps. And Lordship,
What is that page number 20, Mr. Bhua? Come to page number 20.
They have repeated.
Yes. Have you filed your affidavit here?
Affidavit we did not file, but instruction was placed. Last occasion, they have placed, we have given letter. In response to that, they have furnished on 20th March of 2026, one letter to Lordship. Lordship queried that what action.
No, please come to page number 20. You say it could not be settled due to documents required as per Government of Assam order number so. These are the three documents required.
Yes.
Indemnity bond affidavit, certificate of non-marriage.
Oh.
So these have been submitted.
Now question is left only one both the halves of PPU.
Where have you indicated that?
This is letter is there, my lord, that is 25th of 26 September 2025, we have written letter to Treasury officer. Responding to that letter, they have written to from 28th, which is on record on last order, my lord.
Yes,
The 28th it is.
they had asked for both halves, Lordship. There we had informed them that both halves have been misplaced.
Misplaced.
Yes.
Now who
Where
is
is that letter?
we take all down.
It's here in the petition.
No, Lordship, that was an instruction I had.
I can give again this letter again. Keep Lordship coming. Just like last occasion.
Yes.
You have misplaced the copy.
Bank has been misplaced.
No, you in the communication by the Treasury officer, that is 200326. The last paragraph says that the petitioner has not furnished a copy of the
Original copy. We have photocopies.
photocopy.
Original. That statement was not made on the last day.
Do you have the original copy of the pensioners copy of the PPO? You get your instruction. Whether you have the original copy or the photocopy.
I have to take that.
Yeah, you take that instruction. Counsel for the petition, take instruction. The availability of pensioners, copy of the this instruction, this information is necessary as State Bank of India, branch. Seen that the dispersers, BILBURSER, dispersers, should be PQ respectively. Number 8 is F less 5. Counsel for the Accountant General has referred to 225 with the Assam Services Pension Rules 1969 to submit that where the event the pensioner loses half of pension payment order, new order may be by the treasury. If the parallel the petitioner applies the court as the extent of the pensioner's portion of the original.
Yeah, one submission I'd like to make, this 225 is silent about the loss of the banker's house. The event of the bank, that has been also misplaced.
We'll examine.
Yes, sir. That is silent.
This after 2 weeks. For accounting, the D for 1, 2, 3, 4, Mr. Nandi for SBI. Why have you lost the PPO? Where is that communication? Part of the annexure, part of the report. The letter only says it is a pre-CPP case, presumed to be. And below, Mr. Nandi, learned counsel appearing with the State Bank, submits before the court on by referring to the communication dated 26/9/2025, addressed by the Chief Manager SBI, Gauhati, to the Eastern Registrar Gauhati, that since a period of 10 years have already elapsed from the demise of the family pensioner, the record of the pension/PPO has been destroyed as per the record retention policy of the bank, and therefore they are unable to provide copy of the disburser's portion of the. There are such circumstances necessary for site whether the pension, whether the portion, whether the disbursers portion, which is stated to have been destroyed by the bank, can be reconstructed in terms of by of the Assam Services Pension Rules or any other applicable.
But as per the last order,
Yes.
Lordship had directed the council appearing for the respondent to clarify as to why the instruction was got from the office of the AG, where I am seeking the order by order which is not complied with is only in respect of a direction to provide the petitioners with the area salary and retirement benefits. We are not on to pension. So on the last occasion, your lordship had specifically raised this query to the learned council appearing. They have not come up with the response.
Lordship, I'm on behalf of Putoke. It's not well, so he's not able to come.
Not well, you get instructions.
Lordship, some.
Why the instructions are not received, placed before the court?
Lordship, kindly allow us to this time.
Huh?
Lordship, kindly allow us to this time.
It's the needs of everybody for the petitioner. Yes.
Putoke.
Our photo. Yes, for the half over. Submitted that the standing council disposed. There is made to have the matter listed next week, listed on 29th of April, permitting the respondents to place the instruction. Okay.
Yeah, please. Pursuant to the order passed by the Honorable Court, a contempt proceeding was filed. So, on 2/4/2026, because of my non-appearance, my lord, the personal appearance was given to the contempt. My lord, I have submitted my wakalatnama, but my lord, in police my name was not shown. That's why, my lord, I missed out that matter on that day. So, see, even that copy has also not been served to us till that, my lord, the petition. My lord, we like to file a response, my lord.
What do you want?
My lord, that order date 2/4/2026, my lord, personal appearance may be, my lord, dispensed with. We may be allowed to file our response, man, because my wakalatnama is there, man. But in police, man, my name has not been shown. Man, that mistake, man. One opportunity may be given.
Well, who is the contender only?
Man, there are two contemptors.
Two contender.
Yes.
So who's respondent number 2?
But two is the general manager. I guess please we have filed our wakalatnama.
You are representing respondent 2.
Yes, one we have also received wakalatnama. Today we have filed, man.
So somebody else is they recorded their Zaman.
My lord, that is my junior name has been shown, but my name has not been shown. I have submitted my wakalatnama 31/10/2020. A little, my lord, that mistake.
No, the court he records that
their name has been shown. My
their
junior
names
name
have been shown, but they did not appear.
My lord, my junior name, lordship, normally we have searched the police by my name, my lord. That's one opportunity.
So what do you say?
Otherwise, the pension benefits and retirement benefits are not.
But it's the S. Tamaria I have been filed seeking recall. Fasting contempt case number 505 of 2025. So by order dated 2/4/2026. Tamaria submits that he had filed his power half of respondents 1 and 2. On
My lord, the respondent number 2 power we have submitted on 31/10/2025.
31/10/2025 and respondent 3,
Respondent
respondent 1
today we have filed.
and power has been filed on behalf of respondent 1. 3 or 20.
Today, my lord.
Okay. Further submitted that all the names of the advocates on board was affected. However, counsel who's to be the arguments on behalf of the respondent, Mr. Chamaria. Yes, Chamaria was not reflected in the process. Directed person. Like to file response to the sir. H. Agarwal, the case for the opposite party, submits that the orders, directions contained in the order, asking them to personal appearance of the respondent was rightly issued. They are considering the submission. And in view, the apology tendered by Mr. Samaria that by inadvertence, not apology, now, inadvertence, and you feel that the respondents should be permitted to file their objection to the content 505 of 2025. The personal appearances of the respondents stand deferred, be reconsidered again after filing of the objections. Matters be listed again on 22nd of May.
The 29th for it's already fixed.
Huh?
The
29.
already it's fixed on
All
29th.
right, 29th, so we will take it up on 22nd. If on 22nd you file your objection, we'll call the orders passed. All right?
My lord, the copy may direct to be furnished also. Contempt, we have
What copy?
contempt petition copy till yet we have not received.
The counsel for the petitioner in contempt case 505 will 505 or 25 will furnish sufficient extra copies of the contempt petition. The counsel appearing for the respondent within 2 working days.
Man.
In this matter, was pleased to issue notice of return and Lordship was pleased to direct the respondents to obtain the complete instruction. And Lordship was also pleased to direct the petitioner to take steps upon the private respondent by a speed post as well as dusty service. We have submitted the steps on 7th itself. But due to the closure of the office, the notice did not be furnished to us. Furnished to us only on 20th. And we have sent it, and we are expecting that the acknowledgement will receive within a day or day. Can be fixed after 10 days or so that
In view of the ensuing holiday, 9.
Yes.
Till 19.
Till 20.
9. Directed by way of, you have taken by way of dusty also.
Yes, my lord.
You have filed your affidavit.
No, my lord. I have collected the dusty only on 20th, my lord, and I have sent it.
Counsel with further submits that that's very effective. How the compliance is not been filed. Relevant papers were made available. 04/2026. He prays for. He submits that he will file the affidavits of service to Dusty within 2 working days. In this matter after 3 weeks.
We have received instruction from maybe after 10 or 12 days, my lord. Otherwise, my
2
lord.
weeks.
Yes, my
Two
lord.
weeks.
In the meantime, my lord, some,
Interim order passed early.
I have obtained some instruction from the petitioner, my lord.
So you first complete this step, file your Dusty and complete it. So. Eighth of May. 8th of May.
Problem.
Wait, I'm allowed file my note. Copy of the petition is not with us.
Serve another copy.
The copy was served to the earlier sets of council members.
Alright. Ms. Bora, standing counsel witnessing, submits that they file respect of this particular petition quite instructed. There are Mr. Padguni, counsel for petitioner, then submits that he will furnish submission extra copy within working days. I think for
1 and 3, Lord.
respondent 1 and 3. Let the respondent complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit. Is this method after 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Schedule. Yes, Mr. Hor, instructions complete.
My lord, here the thing is that, my lord, it will, my lord, takes some time. Why, my lord? I have an instruction. My lord will come to the last page of the writ petition, that is page number 31. Here, this is the main problem, my lord. The writ petitioner was for almost, my lord, from 1978 to 1998. This period, my lord, now AG has raised, my lord, like that UL, my lord, extraordinary leave we have to do. So, my lord, we have moved to the government now. The director has, that is the instruction, my lord, that we have written to the government. In the meantime, they will further take some views from the finance and all. It takes some time, my lord. That is what my instruction is, my lord. But the director has already moved to the, my lord, authorities. Because at the end of the day, my lord, governor has to give a, my lord,
Was any proceeding initiated?
no proceeding initiated, my lord. But
Huh?
how? No. My instruction doesn't say that.
No proceedings are initiated, you have accepted his. You only have to regularize it now.
That is what that is why, my lord. So have no, we have sent it to the even for AG AG has raised it that this period needs to be regularized. So, my lord, this will take some time. In the meantime, all this model code of conduct and everything is going on, my lord. So, my lord, let this matter come after 4 weeks. In the meantime, I will get what is my lord has terminated from this our letter. It is not that we are trying.
Mr. Padgiri, there are judgments of this court that where proceedings are not initiated. Government has option but to regularize it. Get hold of this line of case.
I have placed, my lord.
Mr. K.R. Padgiri, counsel affairs for the departmental. textile sericulture, Mr. Sharma, for accountant general, and MSA Gauhati for finance. Huh? Mr. Kaur submits instructions that papers have been forwarded from the office of the director, sericulture. Director, what is this? Handloom, Textile and Sericulture Department. The appropriate department in the government. However, in view of the ensuing assembly elections, further time is sought for to obtain specific instructions on the aspect of regularizing the extraordinary leave of the writ petition with effect husband of the writ petition with effect from 8/8/1978, 31/3/1978, or from 15/12/1978, as is referred to the communication date that the next day we will place relevant judgment before the court. Effect that where the departmental proceedings are not initiated against the government employee, then the department is duty bound in law to regularize the extraordinary leave for the period of absence. To enable him to obtain pensionary benefits. This matter again. 22nd. Let it be on 20.
Actually, I was supposed to file an affidavit. I will be filed by the next week.
But here, but it is the department that and the other. Yes. Five and investigate about the board. It's accordingly.
Right.
Relief is pending, madam. Regard to non-payment of salary for the period which they worked beyond without the last extended term. The last extension was till 15/6/2024. And they were been several orders to be continued. And they've been continuing without having those certificates also.
What is this instruction?
My lord, the instruction regarding payment of the area salary in the second page, my lord, was point number 4, my lord. This is the relief payment.
Valid extension order.
Yes,
That is fine.
Now-
Because what's
now
happened.
all the petitioners have been regularly appointed, my lord.
All petitions.
Yes, my lord, all the petitioners.
That was pursuant to selection, madam. What had happened, madam? All these extension orders were almost all the time issued much after the period. And there are certain orders.
So your claim is only for area salary.
Area salaries from 15/6 from 20 to 2024 to 50. Sorry, from
File
15
your affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
from 15/6/24 onwards, madam. In the period
Claim
report.
card, Mr. N. Dr. Kamsa. Help. And give. Finance department. Petitioners. Area salary. Effect from 6 to that all the petitioners have subsequently been regularly appointed.
Yep.
However, they claim for arrear salary cannot be entertained in view of the fact that their last extension service was till June or July 2024. Therefore, their continuation in service is also an extension of the salary. So, Mr. Bora is permitted to bring all these instructions by way of an affidavit. This time is permitted, file the affidavits.
Can I prefer data?
Let him file it first. Let him file the affidavit.
Fine.
You would have other, you would have issued a rule for hearing, putting the matter for hearing, but for the affidavit not been filed, there's to be for admission. It's a claim for arrear salary.
Now they are getting their regular salary. Publishment.
My lord, I am seeking for a 2 weeks time to file our affidavit.
I have taken fund. They're taking time over time.
No, but the affidavit is ready, my lord. Certain document is required, not provided by the department. And right.
You're challenging the imposition of punishment.
Yes.
Is there any appellate forum under the rules? What rules? Under what rules the proceedings were initiated?
Other DP, my lord.
No, instituted under what rule? Under department, the discipline and appeal rules or APDCL as separate rules?
The disciplinary rules.
Not separate rules. There is a provision for appeal. Why did you not file the appeal? How soon can you file the affidavit? How soon can you file the affidavit?
2 weeks time, my lord. 2 weeks time.
Mr.
W. Ahmed.
W. Ahmed. Counselor representing the APDCL paid for 2 weeks further time. Mr.
Yes, sir.
S. Sharma appears for the petitioner who submits that several opportunities were granted. The petitioner has responded, but they have not filed their affidavit. Respondents are accordingly permitted to file their affidavit within 2 weeks as prayed for, failing which the court will proceed to hear the matter on the basis of the materials available on the court. This matter again on 21st of May.
We are filing our affidavit today.
Mr. Udugari submits the counter affidavit filed by the counter affidavit of the respondent will be filed in the course of the day. Counsel representing that after 3 weeks, enabling them to file rejoinder if required. Accordingly, list again. Second May.
It's better affidavit sent for first.
How soon? File it.
Next time. Pay
You already been given an interim order.
Interim order.
What is the amount of ordering the interim order? It's the LN for the petitioner and is Burwell and it's for the respondent. Submit that. Affidavit filed within 2 weeks. Get the matter listed again after 2 weeks. Faster they will go. In fact, that is not required, it is until disposal of the writ petition.
Second, not supposed to.
Private respondent where?
No, my lord.
Respect of
In respect of, my lord, the Lordship may kindly come to the page 49 of the order. The alia litigation, the standing council has submitted before the honorable court that they will implement the award of the industrial tribunal full name. That was not. But they have passed another order. As
award was challenged before the court earlier.
They have passed an order, Manoj, at page 51, placing the petitioner at par with other regular MPs. If the MP put the yes,
Represents Brahmaputra board, CBC.
Such.
Why? What has happened? It says for what?
SS Roy will appear in this matter, Lordship.
Huh?
Kindly, SS Roy will be appeared in this matter.
Whoever appears, we are recording
Yes,
the
Lordship.
name. Please put respondents. Further 2 weeks time is granted to file their affidavits. With regard to stand of the respondent as to why the directions contained in the court dated so and so passed by the industrial tribunal.
yes, madam.
Not anything.
Okay.
Based off the
Affidavit notice. That our scan notice. But thing is that on the 17th April 2026, we have received a letter from the deputy commissioner praying for some extension of time, 4 weeks time. So, Lordship may kindly pray.
Mr. C.K.S. Burwal and Government Advocate. Instruction. Yes. Or
Can we repeat? That is maybe
22nd of May.
it there.
Time being.
Sometime. This matter was appearing on next. Okay.
Time.
Department is appearing this matter, my lord. This in next court can, my lord.
Lordship, I have to provide instruction, Lordship, but I am still not received the instruction. Lordship may fix the matter on 6, as because their order is there up to 15th of March, so may fix it on 6, Lordship.
Yes. Orders are not to be given effect till 15th of May. That the matter be listed on 6th. They made in the law. The WMA, the PSO.
Here also, Lordship, I have similar prayer, but learned DSCI is appearing. He wants to fix this matter on court, Lordship. This is of same transfer.
Summer change. Fourth.
Court.
Will you be able to file your affidavit?
Lordship, that may not be reflected. If they can, they otherwise.
Otherwise, your office has fixed this today for consideration.
What will you say?
Or regarding pay of this, but since
Here
15th of May.
6. My God. That will be fixed on 4th, straight 4th.
No. Up, the problem. That will be taken up after 2 weeks. Certain instruction will performed by the government to the Joint Director of Health Services, Qatar, regarding payment and unpaid salaries Lordship, with effect from 2002 to 2007. So Lordship, further a report is also performed the Joint Director of Health Services, Qatar. May I pray for further time, get the report. And
What? Why are you paying for time? Okay,
because,
what?
because the Joint Secretary has sought for some report from the Joint Director of Health Services, Qatar, regarding payment that was made with effect from 2002 to 2007 and thereafter from 2007 to 2014. And Lordship, regarding that, it has been stated that without any order, Lordship, he was continuing with the post where there was no other post. So without, if there was any order for him to continue in that office, Lordship, all that and whatever payments were made.
You have
that can
filed
be-
your affidavit.
Yes, Lordship. Affidavit has been filed by the Director of Health Services, not by the government. Government is seeking the matter.
So now retired on 31/5/14. Then 12 years back. He approves the court on order on 17/6/19, my lord. They visit all the copies, all the respondent, my lord. Then Cape Mom, my lord, 5 years, no reply, my lord. Then I approached the Registry of High Court, then it's figured in the list. Whatever, my lord, asking for the reply on my lord, all documents and my petition is based on their documents.
What is your prayer?
My lord, non-final, events is my lord, non-finalization of my pension,
Pension not finalized.
not mine. Well, I need a hard one. 12 years they took time, my lord.
Why pension is not filed? The
My
final,
lord, certain period, my lord, not regular.
why not?
Confirmed of my lord.
What is there in the affidavit?
They have admitted, my lord. In paragraph 3, they replied, my lord, they are not going to give the paragraph's reply, my lord. And appropriate, the relevant matters will only be for this matter. How can I write their own suicide in, my lord? They are not giving the paragraph's reply. My lord, because in 16, they stated, my lord, in their documents, my lord. Matter is in under process, my lord. It is in under process. They asked then I asked me to submit handing over charges, man. For transfer responsibility.
The affidavit clearly says that sent before the appropriate government.
My lord.
Yes, it was sent, Lordship.
Then
Then, Lordship, now the government is processing the matter, but they have sought for a report from the Joint Director of Kachar, Lordship. Some queries they have raised, Lordship. Lordship,
person who rendered services and retired and you are legally.
He will be as well. Days are numbered, my lord.
We'll direct the government, we'll direct the concerned officer's salary stop until the payment is made. Let him also feel the music, how it feels for a person. You are not giving him a, it's not a bounty. You're not giving him any gold. Right?
I am paying just for his short accommodation.
You're not trying to grant you adjournment right. Officers are responsible must be available. Responsible. Why they have not? Your affidavit is very clear. Director has not filed an affidavit.
So director has filed.
Director has filed. The secretary has not filed an affidavit. He doesn't know what is happening. What is going on? What kind of a director is he if he doesn't know what has happened to his people? Before which authority it is pending?
Lordship, it is pending in the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam.
Joint Secretary to the
Government of Assam Health and Family.
why is it pending?
Lordship, now they are processing, Lordship, but they wanted some documents from the Joint Director Qatar because he worked there. So they have sought for
What processing? Under what provision? Have you drawn up any proceedings against this person for this period which is required to be regularized? This period is to be regularized for what purpose?
Finalization of pension. But so for joint director concerned, there are so many correspondence with the joint director. There is correspondence. They asked for so many documents. I have submitted, man.
Where is the accountant general's letter? Where is the accountant general's letter?
Yeah, Lordship may peruse page 99, Lordship.
99.
Page 99, man. May read also. In the meantime, SG Assam has written to the Joint Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Assam for regularization of my service from 7.3 to 3 promotion benefit.
Is there any communication by the accountant general?
Accountant General, my lord. Yes, my lord. So, my lord, seriously, I may be heard, my lord.
Yes.
There, my lord. Page 30, my lord.
Yes.
Page 30, my lord. In the interest of the public service, Parthasarthi Pol, the petitioner, Senior Medical Health Officer, Nilambada PHC, Karimganj district is hereby transferred in the same capacity and posted at Kalain PHC, Kasa district, against the existing vacancy, post which immediate effect until further order. Then, my lord, and 5th of March 2002, my lord. WT message, madam. The Parthasarthi Pol, Senior Medical and Health Officer will of Nilambada PHC for information and necessary action is requested to hand over the charge of Senior Medical Officer Nilambada PHC to Jamaluddin Chowdhury, Medical Officer, IBD, and proceed to his new place of posting at Kalain PHC. Dr. Jamaluddin Chowdhury, Medical Officer, IBD of Nilambada PHC for information. He is requested to take over the charges of Mr. Senior Medical Officer of Nilambada PHC from Dr. Parthasarthi Pol and work there till regular medical officer is there. Here, the petitioner was not allowed to hand over the charge, my lord. Then, my lord, WT message, my lord. 7/3/2002, my lord, the Joint Director, Health and Service, Kasa informed the Secretary and Health Family Welfare that petitioner had reported on 7/3 for joining at Kaline Manor. On being released Manor, but no post of SMO was lying vacant at Kaline or elsewhere in Kasa district. Requested the government to take necessary action. This is what the means. Then Manor, 19/3/2002 Manor. Partial modification of the order Dr. Partha Saudi Paul SMO Kalimgans is hereby transferred and posted at Kalan PHC, Kasar, as Dr. Badal Das, senior medical officers, transferred with immediate effect until further orders. In the interest of the public service, Dr. Badal Das, senior Kasar, is hereby transferred in the same capacity and posted at Nilamazai PHC, Karimnagar district, the existing vacancies with effect from date of taking over charge until further. These are the period that falls under non-regulation period. These are the time period. This segment also falls under the non-regulation period. Then, said notification, containing order of transfer petition Badaldas, then forwarded to the joint director, Health and Service Kasa, to the petitioner. Badaldas through later dated 22/3, which direction to take over charges. CL number 7, Badaldas, and 8 CS4. Then, reporting at Kalan Manor. With reference to the, I would like to petitioner later with reference to the, I like to inform that I have reported to the Deputy Superintendent of Kalan CHC today on 22 at 9 AM for taking over the charge of medical officers Kalan CHC from Dr. Badal Das, but cannot take over the charge. Dr. Badal Das has been on leave, as informed by the Deputy Superintendent of Kalan CHC. I like to mention that following instruction from Joint Director of Health, Karimganj, was dated E13/2022, which a copy of the WT message. So I have already handed over the charge senior medical officer in our PHC on 6/3 at 4 PM and reported to the Joint Director of Health Service Manor, Kasa Silsa, on 7/3/10 AM for joining Kalan. These are Joint Director, my Rajat brother is asking and all. Under the above circumstances, I would like to request your kind honor to kindly take necessary action so that I can take over the charge at Kalan. These are the one of the segment that falls under the non-regulation. Then, again, with reference to the above, I beg to inform you that I have reported to the Kalan CHC today on 26 March for taking over charge from Badal Das, senior medical officer, but I could not take charge as Badal Das, as Das is not available at Kalan CHC. Here I like to mention that I had earlier reported to Kalan CHC, and that time he was on leave, and I have already handed over the charge of medical officer at Nilamazar on 6/3/2002 afternoon. Under the above circumstances, I would like to request you, Honor, to kindly allow me to take individual charge at Kalan CHC at your earliest possible convenience, madam. This is also falls under the non-regulation period, madam. And, madam, again, the Secretary of Health, madam. Chairperson, I beg to inform you that I had reported to Kalan CHC only month for taking over the charge from Badal Das, senior medical officer, but he is not available at Kalan CHC till today. On 29 May, for which I have failed to take over the charge from him, and under the circumstances, I would like to request you kindly allow me to take immediate charge of senior medical and health officer at Kalan CHC at your earliest possible convenience, madam. And, my lord, Annexure 9, my lord. Therefore, issuing order of taking immediate charge, so and so on. These are the period, my lord, falls under the period of non-regulation. Therefore, to the above, I beg to inform you that I had reported to Kalan CHC for taking over charge from Badal Das, but till date, I have failed to take charge from them. He is not available at Kalan CHC. But I would like to inform you that
You are receiving provisional pension.
Belatedly, I receive provisional pension.
You are receiving.
Further, I like to inform you that I have already handed over the charge to Mr. Medical Officer at Nilam Bazar PHC afternoon. In the meantime, I came to know that Badal Das had submitted writ petition in the Honorable High Court challenging the transfer order, making myself respondent number 5 of the said writ petition, and following which I have consulted so and so advocate Gauhati High Court to plead on my behalf in the said case, and he has given a clarification of the judgment given in the Honorable Judgment so and so. Under the above circumstances, I would like to request you kindly allow me to take unilateral charge as client at your earliest. Repeatedly, I am requesting to give me charge, my lord. Then, my lord, Deputy Secretary to the Governor of Assam, my lord, to recommendation of Mr. Badal Das. Perusal of the Badal Das, who opposed the Honorable Court, my lord, against that transfer order. Perusal the recommendation of Mr. Badal Das, senior medical officer, held for stay of the transfer and posting on medical ground. After due consideration, God have decided to stay the transfer order of Sri Badal Das, so and so at Kaline. Accordingly, the recommendation of Dr. Badal Das, that is so and so, is disposed of, madam. So, madam, then, madam, notification, madam. The transfer order in respect of Sri Badal Das is a Kasa height, so and so, stayed until further order, madam. Then I wrote, madam, to proper channel, madam, to the Secretary of Dr. Assam, madam. Reference to the I beg to inform you that I had reported for duty at Kalainan 23-23 afternoon, madam. After being released from Nilambazar PHC afternoon, until today, I have neither able to take over charge from the Badal Das as he was on leave from 21-23, nor I have received any communication regarding the transfer order from the higher authority. Further, I would like to inform that I have already submitted 4 applications for proper channel and sent your telegram to the higher authority informing the above mentioned facts, but till today, I have not received any instruction from the higher authority. Under the above circumstances, I would like to request your honor to kindly instruct me about the future course of action to be adopted by me at your earlier possible convenience. This period also falls under the non-regulation. Madam, page 42, madam. Amendments paper is forwarded, madam. 6 is Badal Das and 7 is Dr. Paul, madam. Then, madam, page 43 also. Respect, I have to inform that I have received the letter from HLA that so and so dispute on 17/4/2002 through a communication by Joint Director Health Service, Kachar. This is the person, madam, Anand Brother is asking this some information. Kachar today on 4th, they informing me that the transfer order of Badal Das so and so, issued by data number so and so at dispute on 19/3/2002 is hereby state, but no mention was made about my transfer order issued by later so and so, which has not yet been stated or modified. I am in that one. Here I like to mention that I was transferred 6 times during the span of my 3 years between January 1992 in the interest of the public interest. I have carried out the orders with full honor and dignity. Further, I like to inform you that I have already handed over the charge at Nilambazar PHC on 6/3/2002 after giving the copy of WT message from Secretary Health and Service, Assam to
What is the period which requires the
minor period
order passed by the government?
7/3/2002, 26/11/2002.
7/3?
26/11/2007.
And government has already sent the proposal as per their reply, madam, that for regulation. Madam, these are the periods they counted as non-regular period, madam. Then, madam, 44 lots. Is 44. Order, Bob notification dated so and so, so and so. Order. The Pathasarthi poll as a senior medical officer, Nilambaza PHC, was transferred to Kaline CHC, hide notification number so and so dated so and so, high Dr. Badal Das senior transferred in vice versa. However, Honorable High Court in its order dated 27/3/2002 passed WBC so and so issued direction to dispose of the petition submitted by the Badal Das senior medical officer regarding cancellation transfer order. After due consideration, the GovCap decided to stay the transfer in respect of the Badal Das senior so and so as issued by notification and so and above. Accordingly, the transfer order was stayed by notification number so and so dated 17/4/2002. In view of the above, as request, Dr. Pathasarthi Paul was not allowed to join at Kaline CHC immediately. Not allowed to join. Madam, these are the period that not regularized, madam. This segment, this period of segment also falls under non-regularization.
What did you, why did you come to the court? What was your prayer?
Earlier, my lord,
In WBC,
yes. Earlier, my lord, I will come, my lord, I will come. Finding no way with my lord, I oppose the honorable courtman. Because I am hanging, my lord, every time a lordship has seen, my lord, asking give me the instruction, then I oppose the courtman. And honorable court, my lord, since it's a matter of executive, my lord, administration, my lord, not directly interfered, my lord. Case 50, my lord, the litigant. The input order transfer petitioner current vice. The relevant was has been 18 abeyance, madam, by the state government, and Dr. B has been allowed to work at Kaline. Meter is dead at the discretion of the state government to pass appropriate order. So, state is sitting idle, madam, nothing doing, madam. Then, my lord, I prefer read appeal, my lord, at page 58, madam. The relevant portion is page 64.
when was the first transfer order issued?
Madam. 7/1/2002, madam.
7/1.
2002. Then, my lord, mail in the page 64, my lord. Considering the above fact and circumstances in the public interest of the state, respondent are directed to make necessary transfer and posting arrangement for the appellant. If not done earlier, within a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of the appropriate order, the state respondents are further directed to release the pay and allowance and appellant for the period from 8/5/2002 to 29/5/2003. My salary was also in the month that time, as the appellant was at Kaline CHC. In view of the interim order passed by the learned singular, the state respondent shall release the same in a period of 1 month from the date of receipt of the order. The non-compliance of the above direction shall view
Where is
seriously.
that objection made by the accountant general?
Madam. And it is leaking from the inter-office correspondence, madam.
Where is,
Madam, I am coming, madam.
Burwa, any objection made?
This case, my lord, then later it digested back in itself, and it we have not received such a pension paper. We have not received so far pension papers.
No, you have not received pension papers. But
Regarding admissibility also, we have written later.
No. There is never been the affidavit. The affidavit. Page number 135. Director. Page number 135.
Declared to the government for regulation of the period.
Regularization of the period. Now, how did this accountant general write a letter if the proposal is not provided?
Because this letter was written, they claim for leave admissibility. Not only pension, before that leave admissibility announced and all things that is to be decided by the and pay slip, issuing of pay slip. That is why we have written there. That time regularize this particular period for giving this, the particular, pay slip and all that. Pay slip and all that. Before coming to pension papers, itself we, earlier itself we written, they write down regularize this matter, otherwise, pay slip cannot be issued. Here, vividly you are writing. And ultimately, Lordship has seen that litigant is not regular.
That pay was released by them for that period, my lord. I'm directed to pay.
That is the department concern. But regarding this now, last, if it is the Lord, finally, the whole Lordship, if this particular period may be regularized or is required to be regularized or treated, what manner it is treated, that particular period is to be informed to AG so that we can proceed for along with the pension papers. Then only we can proceed for pension. And it is still heard, though it is not my concern. So now question will come that particular period, whether he will be entitled for his salary or not, that will come that period. That is all has to be taken by the.
Is there any salary outstanding? For this period, have you received your salary?
I have by herself the fruits of that, my lord.
You have received your salary.
Now left it for regulation for pension benefit.
My lord, they themselves writing for regularization period, my lord, for non-fault of mine, my lord. Every time asking, my lord. It is my fault, my lord.
Unless you show us some authority that there are instances where the court can direct regularization by passing orders.
They themselves admitted, my lord, and wrote to the AG to regularize the period.
We can use this writ petition with a direction to regularize this. But that is within a time frame. And if not done, then you know what options are available. We're asking you under the provisions of. Like to point out to any provision where this period has not been regularized. In spite of the documents being available.
Non-fault of man. Every time I'm asking, give me instruction and allow me to hand over take over the charge. Here buying time, my lord.
There is a provision that proposal should be sent within 1 year. Within 1 year from the date of retirement.
Then, my lord, then
Exactly, that particular period.
for that regulation, my lord, they asked me the report, some documents from me, madam. I have submitted, madam.
We are asking you one thing, that are you going to point out any provision under the rules? Or are you relying on any authority documents to say that where the department does not consider this regularization of the period, in spite of the document available, then
My lord, my humble,
specific direction can be passed.
my humble something will also keep, my lord, law is silent, my lord. Can the government take advantage for their own fault?
We are asking you to address whether the law is silent. Are you sure the law is silent?
I'm not sure.
Address us with that. This pension code has provisions. You may have to interpret. Tell us that yes, the powers are there where the court can direction for regularizing without having to wait for the department. So that your pension papers are pension.
Fairly submitting, my lord. So, not allowing me to join, my lord.
No, these things are in the past. And your salary, your area salary has been released. Or we use this matter with a direction that they will regularize your period within a period of 1 month, 2 months, whatever time. This is up to you.
Let me start the purpose because, my lord, only objection they raised, my lord, from the AG, my lord, They
No,
are,
your-
AG asks to regularize those.
Your advance is that they have not regularized that portion of service, because of which the pension papers have not been processed.
Right, absolutely right, madam. My grievance is non-content of or non-financial plan.
Right, so there are two options. Either we close this petition with a direction to carry this, regularize this period within a time-bound manner. Or you show us the provisions to say that the matter need not be remanded to the department. Specific orders can be passed by this court.
So, yeah, in the inter-office correspondence, it is found and learned that the madam, only because of the that period, madam, non-regularized, they are answer tax madam, as they, as in inter-office correspondence. That means I am not sure, madam, whether that will have the purpose or not, madam. Because, madam, my days are numbered. 12 years back, I retired, madam. Now, madam. And regularizing the period, madam, maybe serve the purpose, madam, because their inter-office correspondence is found that because of the non-regulation period, they are not able to finalize them pension. That is in their inter-office correspondence.
We are willing to pass an order specifically, provided you are relying on the tell us that under this provision permits the courts to pass a proposal.
Under the pension code.
Pension code.
Really submitting, I am in puzzle. Tell me the page 96, Rachi. I will get to my Rachi kindly peruse that Deputy Secretary Dr. Basam written to page 96, Rachi. Getting a reference above, I am directed to say that the process for regularization of your service is under process. Let them get that process complete. Page 96. A report from the non-director of health services regarding the same has already been called for. This process is started for regulation in 2016, my lord. Still processing, my lord, for last 12 years. See, kindly page 101, let's see. Regarding furnishing a document regulation of gap period, man. It is written by SPIO, Deputy Secretary, Dr. Basam. Hello?
Page
Page 101, let's see.
101.
Pending a reference to the speaking order issued by appellant authority, item number so and so. I am directed to request you kindly furnish the relevant documents as available for regularization of your service gap. Your so and so. Well, I have submitted all documents, what they asked. all those documents under their domain, my lord, just to buy time, my lord.
That is what we are asking you. If you want, you close this matter with a direction, giving them a time-bound period to finalize the petition. That we can.
Hundred and ten lordship. The report was asked, my lord, for finalizing my pension, my lord. I have the honor to forward here the pension papers, which he says is 110 lordship. Along with communication pension in respect of Dr. Parthasarthi also and so, for favor on your onward submission to Accountant General Assam. But it is also mentioned here that there is no any outstanding liabilities towards the motor car, house building, etc., etc. Audit objection, Doctor. There is no audit objection.
Yes, Mr. Borua. We want you to assist the court.
Later, without particularly written by date,
No, not on this. What is the effect of the government not
that I will with a stipulated period or specified period.
regularizing the period?
I can act it now. I can.
Tell us. At 2 p.m.
If you're having but the matter,
Hmm.
there is actually there's no time bound limit to when it will, but under provision of 95G, my lord, under Rule 95G, it clearly says that retirement, before retirement, 6 months before retirement, pension paper should be sent to this. That is it. And if they cannot, after processing, some time is required, after 95 age, original pension is there, my lord. That is the issue. Otherwise, there's no specific time bound that within after retirement, after how many days it is sent. But the observation, it will forwarding of pension to Lord King, 95G.
95D.
G.
G.
G. Gauhati. Yeah, forwarding of pension to Lord King. I think it's forwarding of pension.
Yes.
Yes.
There any objection that there was an interruption of service?
Later I have after returning something wrong.
Mr. Review. I'm not going from the petition, it's the simple one. Accountant General, for the Health Department.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Petition score. Chennai is before the score. Praying for a mandamus. Directing the respondents to regularize the service period of the petitioners for a period 7/3/2003. By consequent, direction should not be final pension of the petitioner is other. Can be or allowed. X occasion and after. Senior medical and Rambutan PhD. Combine for the CHC Community Health Center. 5-year transfer order with 7/1/2002. Line CHC in charge. Term to the transfer order. However, they available at Kaline CHC. And subsequently, the order of the petitioner was modified by notification. Whereby the petition was transferred from Dambuza CHC to Kaline CHC. And that Kaline CHC was transferred to Nilambuza CHC. After receiving the same notification dated 19/2002, not permitted to take over charge as the officer he was supposed to be, namely Dr. Barun Das, was on leave. And by obtaining an order from the court, staying his transfer, his representation before the department was disposed of. Subsequent thereto, by order dated 17/4/2002, notification was transfer of property. Situation continued, and subsequently, petitioner was promoted to the post of subdivision medical and health officer by the notification dated 12/11/2007 and was posted at Lokkipur PHC Kashar. And by the same and in the same notification, his current place of posting was shown as Kaline CHC. Subsequently joined in Lokkipur CHC on 27/11/2007. So served under the department and subsequently the petitioner superannuated 31/5/2014 and deputy superintendent of Kaline CHC. Superannuated on 31/5/2014. pension papers pertaining to the petitioner have not been, never been finalized on the ground that the period with effect from 7/3/2002 since 11/7, during which period the petitioner was at Align CHC and he could not join in the same post because of orders passed by the High Court staying the transfer of the officer he was supposed to be at Align CHC, namely Dr. Badal Das, and the subsequent modification of the transfer order itself. That for no fault of the pensionary benefits have not been finalized. So, after repeated representation, but date final pension has not been finalized on the ground. The effect of 7 has not yet been regularized by the appropriate department. So, the administrative department had furnished, had sent the proposal, pension proposal to the Accountant General of it, which however came to be returned back with the objection raised that the period with effect from 7/3/2000 was not written. Council, Terabillana Council with the petition submits that petitioner had also enforced his court by filing C. Three. Seeking a direction to the government, seeking a direction from the court, responding authorities to permit him take over charge at the Kaline CHC and for forcing the stay order. 17/4/2000, respect to take liberty to the department to pass appropriate orders in view of the stay of the transfer order of Dr. Das. Find the retreat. So, since by judgment in order dated the 6. The appellate court, however, directed the respondents to release the pay and allowances of the appellant with effect from the period 8/5/2000. Alliance C. Contempt. 7. As the salary pay and allowances, as the pay and allowances were not. So came to be closed. 2009. I take by the court that the area salary payable to the petitioner has already been. Submitted that. File of the petition has been superannuated. Department has not taken any steps to pass necessary orders, regularizing the defect from so and so to so and so, thereby facilitating pension with benefits as per rules. File an affidavit for the file character. So specs, say that there is a that responds to the accounting general's letter. Even documents. Same. Finalizing the pension papers have already been submitted to the department. Secretary, Department of Health. Has remained pending before the government. That narrated here in above, we can see that there appears to be no defect. There appears to be no fault on the part of the petitioner, but not any still. As the officer required to be done. Transfer order. By which order? By order. And state the transfer order by order dated 17/4/2000. Without resolving this matter, the petition is clarifying the petition. subdivisional health officer. Subsequently, violation of what is passed by the government. Directed defects to the sake of by order by and from the direction. However, in spite of that, government does not take advantage. Like coming from some service, it's 999. Under Rule 95 categories, department required to forward pensionary paper, pension proposals to duly described under the rule, signed by the government officer, by the head of the office. In the document, under the covering letter is prescribed under the format. Pension of authorizing authority, namely the accountant general of terms of Rule 95 required to be carried out within 6 months of the retirement of the government servant. That apart, by office memorandum dated 29 April 1976, a clear procedure regarding simplification for payment of for elimination of delays, payment of for elimination pension and death come retirement gratuity has been issued by the government concerned department. Secretary to the government of Assam, Department of Finance. So, in terms of the said office memorandum, there is a clear timetable, right, for submission of steps required to be undertaken. terms of the said office movement, head office or other authority responsible for preparing the pension paper, pension case 2 years with the date of retirement of the government. This stage is necessary for working out qualifying service. Gap or gaps in services or imperfection in service book or records. So, concern the head of office of preparing the pension paper. They have to take all efforts. Efficiency. Time period prescribed under the state office. Government service. Retirement. Work on qualifying service procedure. Whatever perfection might be possible by that date. That the process for determining qualifying service and the average emolument and civil pension that is one. Pension papers sent to the office for pension payment order not in 6 months. Those three of the office memorandum. Procedure to be adopted by the departments for extraordinary leave or suspension is prescribed. extraordinary leave is allowed to be counted for pension if it's taken inter alia due to inability of the person to join the duty for prosecution of higher scientific or technical study or medical study. Extraordinary leave taken on such grounds are to be treated as non-qualified, and therefore a definite entry is to be made in service reports. If there are any non-qualifying periods, come to the notice of the administrative department, specific entries in service record must be. Pencil of the office. That's the detailed procedure is prescribed. And a timetable. Timetable is prescribed for preparation, rectification, finalization of pension paper before it is forwarded to pension. Presently, matter is languishing before the appropriate department for want of specific orders with regard to the period. Department requires. Grant of extraordinary. There is no dispute on facts that pending before the government grant of extraordinary cannot be attributed as in some stage by the government. Salary and pay. But pension papers that entry made by the administrative authority regarding
Planning Council Health Department submits that matter direction to be issued by the department, submits that the matter be directed to the state, matter be deferred to the state again after four. Facts. This from the case report. Right. Six. One five two thousand. That is offered by the health department. That's 1/5/2000. Finalization of the pension. Fine, offered. Right. Filed by the the government. That there is also no explanation by the health department that the prescription timetable that from the department board will take over prepared order meeting raised by the doctor and thereafter submit the pension proposal. And exercise the undertaking by the fund. Whatever you want to do. My lord, one observation may be required to be there. Huh? One line is to be added because of your permission. This first submission complete specify lordship directed along with the regularization. Okay, whatever is taken that letter should be also required. And at the time of finalization of pension papers, amount of payment of provisional pension, if any other benefit is taken, if any, to be adjusted.
When the pension is finalized, then the accounting general final pension. Needless to say, any amount released already by way of provisional pension
or any other benefit,
any other allowances or benefits required to be recovered from the
adjusted
petition may be adjusted.
Fine. That's all.
As per the procedure prescribed.
Fine. It is 3 actually. 83 actually. 83.
Yes, yes. We have
Alia,
got it. Yes.
The case less not much receipt minus.
Huh?
As per this requisition, there some the candidate selected and appointed, they got lesser mark than the requisition. This is not true, my lord. My lord,
You are saying the judgment is not applicable.
my lord. my learned friend want to close this break petition, my lord, with the observation in paragraph 42, my lord.
So that observation must be, the judgment must be applicable, only then the observation can be
My lord,
referred to.
in that case, my lord, there is, may I? By alleging that the petitioner scored more marks than some private respondents. But after the judgment have been rendered by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, wherein it was laid down that if the candidates do not go for all preference, meaning thereby, if they have selected only for the post of BSF, for example, the petitioner number 1, he ticked for only BSF. Although he secured more marks in CRPF, he will not be eligible.
So he did not give his choice.
He gave only one choice, Lordship. He did not secure the marks in that choice. He waived off. So that's what was laid down in Prohibition post law. Yeah, the private judgment deal on Lordship. We are not against the. And
You are referring to
paragraph 34, if your Lordship come.
34.
34. There it not. The preference for BSF was to be indicated by the alphabet A. The preference for CISF, CRPF, SSB, ITPP, and Assam Rifles are to be indicated respectively by the alphabets B, C, D, E, and F. The respondents are candidates who have clearly indicated their preference to one service only. Some candidates have indicated preferences to multiple services. There was no prohibition under the recruitment notification.
Here also you have given only one.
One, and he did not secure marks for BSF.
Is there an affidavit filed to that effect?
Yes, they have filed.
Where is that? State government.
Second affidavit that is next here at page 6, paragraph 9. Of November 2007. Affidavit was filed on
Para 9.
Para 9, page 6. Part of the Lordship comes at serial number 1, Arjun Singh, that is the petitioner number 1, OPC, relaxation, yes, taken relaxation. As per dossier, the petitioner opted preference only for A, BSF, and secured 40 marks in written examination and cutoff marks for BSF in his category is 52. That's why he was not selected.
What is the name of the petitioner?
Arjun Singh, Lordship.
Arjun Singh.
Yes,
Preference A means BSF.
BSF. He did not give preference in other categories.
So he secured 40 marks.
40 marks, which may be higher in other categories, but since he did not opt for the other categories, he was out of the selection. Therefore, I do not.
So Constable GD in CAPF NIA and SA, rifleman. Some rifle. What the petitioners opted for BSF?
Some is, yes,
There are three petitioners.
there are three petitioners. But that is for sure that they did not opt for all the preferences. And the preference they have given, they have not secured marks in that.
The respondent, private respondent, they receive
The
same mark.
petitioners, petitioner number 1 opted for BSF. And he secured 40 marks. There is marks of the last selected candidate in the category. PC, which the petitioner had applied for. Last selected category. Last selected candidate was 52. So, similarly, petitioner number 2 and 3. Petitioner number 2 applied for all the options.
But he was overaged.
So, petitioner 2 is who?
Petitioner number 2 is Rugan.
No, no, Ashok Diwan.
Ashok Diwan. Ashok Diwan 2, man.
And so obtained 40 marks. And more than the last marks obtained by more than the marks obtained by the last candidate in this category. It's the number 3 also secured 40 marks. Counting for petitioner is placed before the court. The judgment of the apex court rendered in another.
17 to 2002.
17 to that where the preference is clearly indicated a particular category, then notwithstanding the petitioner obtaining higher marks with regard to the candidate, with regard to the other category, state benefit cannot be conferred in specific preference obtained, specific preference by the candidate at the time of signature. Paragraph, judgment, practice. Right. Sending, securing marks which may be higher other category cannot be considered. Category. Marks above the marks of the last selected candidate. Therefore, this case cannot be. Petition number 3. So opted for a specific category, namely category B, but he was rejected before. Facts which are not disputed by the petitioner as averred in the affidavit in opposition filed by respondents 2 and 3 Right. Yes.
Right. With a prayer manner, departmental proceeding and the
What is the stage of the criminal proceeding?
criminal proceeding, criminal proceeding has and it is circumstances minor, stage the proceeding till the laying of the charge, the framing of the charge.
Well, here I got the instruction. I cannot, well, I'm not holding the instructions. Can it be on Monday? By Friday, we will file that. And on the law point, I will not argue whether parallel proceeding can be initiated. DPS.
Of course, it can be done.
Parallel proceeding can be.
And as of now, my lord, so far as the DP is concerned, my lord, the inquiry officer, my lord, he has been changed, my lord. The other officer who has been appointed, my lord, he is out of station. Will be resume duties only, my lord, in the second week of May. That instruction by 10 minutes back I have got the instruction. Let it be on Monday, my lord, I will file my affidavit. The lordship will consider, my lord. There's no hurry.
What benefit does it give you?
Because I could not reply the source was mine. So we kindly see the so-called reply against the reply what I stated before the authority.
No, what benefit do you get by getting a stay in the filing of charges, framing of charges?
If I have disclosed the defects manner in this proceeding manner, then it will hamper my the criminal proceeding. The only reason for which manner this manner playing for stay, this stays manner. I'm not paying for a blanket stay manner. I'm paying for a limited period manner, the framing of the charge manner.
What is the stage of the criminal proceeding? Get the instruction.
That I will have.
The proceeding there are no such thing.
I know, but what stage?
Sir.
What is the stage? How long is it going to take? File the charge sheet, if any, or is it a case of final?
Then one.
Mr. B. Gogoi and additional agent will obtain instructions with regard to the status of the vigilance PS case number 19 of 2025. One week.
Weeks time, maybe I'm to file
Would have been prayed in the early. Why do you have to get the matter called up a second time for that? This is for you are appearing for CBC.
Not CBC. On your part.
The council for learned CBC prays for
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file their counter affidavits. Mr. D. Gogoi, counsel to the petitioner, does not object to it.
Madam, shall I, that interim may be kept open.
The petitioner will, what is that interim?
No movement, madam.
So
Matter
matter be listed on 11 May.
The interim pertinent.
So it is up to 14 or 15 it is state, na?
Okay.
So we are directing the matter to be listed on 11.
Problem.
Kindly order dated 8/4/2026. There is a direction given from
Promoted.
We have sought some clarification from the concerned department, department.
Amendments, PWD,
Yesterday, to speaking, yesterday only we sent, maybe 6 of that. Yes, yes, I'm duly awaiting, yesterday only.
Mr. C. Barua, Leonard, Counsel for the Accountant General, has placed before the court the instructions received on 21st of April 2026, whereby it is seen that the service book in respect of the petitioner has been returned back to PWD department, raising certain queries regarding regularization of pay in view of motion petition retrospective effect. There are Mr. Raj Paul, standing counsel, PWD submits that the copy of the instructions have been served to him during the course of the day. He prays for 2 weeks' time to complete the instructions. Our appears for the list again after 2 weeks. Right. 18.
Okay.
The instruction was for court. But the notice, it was published on 27th of September 2024.
What is to be done now?
Lordship, here, the case of the petitioner has been rejected on the basis of this notification. That notification has not been challenged yet. And Lordship, there is some issue with this notification. Similarly situated matters are fixed on.
Which notification are you referring to?
Page number 44. 44, Lordship, of our affidavit, Lordship. That has been issued by the ARTPPG.
Page number 40?
44 of our affidavit.
44. This is done the challenge.
This has not been challenged.
So you are referring to some other matters or something?
Yes, in those matters, this notification has been challenged. And similarly situated, they have withdrawn the accumulated wealth. But now, since there is no scope of redepositing it, Lordship, they are not being entitled to CFT.
What is the stage of these matters?
Lordship, we have to file an affidavit in those matters also. It has been clubbed where we have to give a clarification regarding redepositing of the accumulated wealth.
this notification was published on 27th of September 2024.
Yes, the readings are complete.
Yes, reading them.
Third term parties should matter be listed for hearing the month of July.
The matter may continue to stay along with those.
But there you are not challenging
Yes,
the
Notification.
notification.
Huh? Subsequent notification. Our pension was withdrawn. Our pension was stopped in the month of May 2024.
Let these matters be heard. The event any orders are passed,
Yes,
point out before the
Yes.
court.
This case might be also covered. The grievance might be addressed, Lordship.
All right.
But in item number 43, we were required to file an affidavit. I have received the affidavit today only. I'll be filing it by tomorrow.
Lordship, kindly see the last order. This affidavit is already there on record.
No, Lordship.
Yes.
No, Lordship. Here,
This-
there was a
This
no,
affidavit.
not this affidavit. Lordship.
You want to clarify the contours that is
Yes,
there in the
we were
affidavit?
direct-
Say like
Yes, that is what we that direction. That the treasury officers
already
calculation
affidavit has
was
been filed.
In deference to the order dated 25/3/2023,
Additional-
25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25/3/2023, 25 learned counsel of the finance department. Then the affidavit will be filed
By tomorrow, Lordship.
by tomorrow. Positively.
Lordship, I have it, man.
So, the, by the earlier order, the affidavit was directed to be placed on record within 2 weeks, considering the submission of the standing counsel finance that he has received the affidavit and it is ready for filing. We permit the prayer of the standing counsel to have the affidavit filed tomorrow. Mr. S.P. Chaudhary, learned counsel of the petitioner. Let this matter be listed again after 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Lordship, what date may be given, Lordship, because this
You
was
tell
filed
us what date you want.
any day in the next week, Lordship, since my learned friend is filing by tomorrow. Any day
Yes,
in the next week.
You may not be required to file
No,
reply.
if the affidavit is filed, I'm supposed to receive the affidavit by tomorrow.
Yes.
So in the short period of time, I'll file my affidavit. Because there is some urgency in the matter, Lordship, for
All
this
right,
year.
list this matter again on 7th of April, May. 7th May.
7.
All right. Mr. S.K. Medi appears for the contingent. Right. Yes.
Yes, and then I will release the amount.
Release. You have received. Mr. P. Hazarika, you're the standing counsel. Soil Conservation Department has placed before the court the communication received from the Assam Plantation Crops Development Corporation that the amount of rupees 7,99,237 by check bearing number 636896 dated 28/2026 has been released in favor of the writ petition. He has not received it.
Yes, madam.
However, the petitioner has not uh, has not received this amount. Why have you not received the amount?
So, I have to communicate that. My due payment is Lordship, kindly at least 17, Lordship, 18. The gratuity amount entitled is 4,97,638 and leave encashment 3,50,099. Out of this, 2,50,000 has already been paid, and now the department has to pay 7,74,037.
Hello, that amount we have
They
paid.
paid you more than that. 7,99,000.
When I have done the
You go through this. Show him that letter. You have a copy.
Yes.
Give him a copy. Counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no instructions on it. Like to obtain his instructions and prays for 2 weeks' time. No. Just after 2 weeks. You make a mention if the payment is there, you make a mention, you close the petition. No. What?
28 or 30.
Why? What is wrong today?
My senior leg another court plus for time.
Readings are
Go for hearing. One. Pleadings are completed, the matter have been exchanged. Let it be heard, hearing matter.
No, there's what issue for the lawsuit will take the matter on the hearing day. Yes, admission hearing. Only lawsuit.
Why admission hearing? What is wrong with final hearing?
The lawsuit is here, it will come in the bottom.
It will come there, it
Because
will come, what can be done? Everything can be, everything can be done in the admission hearing.
Only lawsuit 10 minutes time.
25 matter.
That's why lawsuit, because only lawsuit 5 to 10 minutes lawsuit I will take. The lawsuit.
You may take 5 minutes, I may take 50 minutes to understand. So 5 minutes, okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. I may not understand in 5 minutes. I'm not as smart as you.
Your lawsuit given an opportunity to hear the admission hearing.
Then
It on the hearing date lawsuit.
the hearing day we can give you on 28th of May. Submitted with pleadings are complete. The counsel to the petition submitting the matter to the suit for admission hearing is agreed based on 28th of May.
27 is Eve lawsuit.
Oh.
I think lawsuit on that day I will not be available. Can it be on lawsuit 21?
No, not 21.
Oh.
Then you have Eid and come back on 4th of June. 4th of June.
I appear for the 46, I appear for the respondent.
The Deborah, I think, responded. Yes.
Lordship. Your Lordship, the dispute here is only regarding to the date from which the daughter, the pensioner, she has not received her pension, Your Lordship. So basically, her contention is that she should have received it from the date of death of her mother, which is 25th December 2023, or from the date of the application, which is 9th January 2020. However, the respondents say that the application was received only on the 3rd of June 2025, which is why the pension was disbursed from 14th July 2025. Our main contention is that since we had given the application on the 19th of January 2024, it should have been sanctioned from then.
Yes. So the respondent. Union.
I am for the Lordship, Accountant General Lordship. There in this case, Lordship, as per rules, Lordship.
What rules?
Lordship, page 29, Lordship, of the repeating. Note 3, Lordship, down below.
Yes.
If at the time of submission of family pension claim there are no minor children in the family pension shall be paid from the date of filing of the application by the claimant, or from the date of coming into force of the notification, whichever is later. Here is notification was come on came into effect from 9 August 2018, Lordship, and the petitioner filed the application. Lordship, petitioner approached the authority, Lordship, only on 19 is the date, Lordship. But Lordship, the main application forwarded by the
Under what? Are you saying that it will be from the date of application?
Yes, Lordship. This is the notification issued by the Pension and Public Grievances Department, Lordship, page 28, Lordship. As per that rule, Lordship, it should be from the date of filing of the application or from the Lordship coming into force of the application, whichever is later, Lordship.
Which clause?
Note 3, page 29.
The time of submission.
Yes, Lordship. Date of filing of the application or from the date of coming into force of this notification. This notification was of 9 August 2008.
And the application?
And petition is stating that submitted application, page 27. 19, page 27. Repetition. 19.1. But Lordship, here Swiss Lordship, that application was never received before the administrative department, Lordship. The department concerned has forwarded the application only on 14/7/2000. Lordship, I filed my affidavit. 14/7/2000. 2025, Lordship.
Do
Lordship,
you have a copy where? there
yes,
is a-
I've submitted along with the affidavit in opposition. That page is Lordship, page 45, annexure 2. And Lordship, peruse page 44 once, Lordship, annexure 1. This is the application submitted by the petitioner. There is no mention about the date of application, Lordship. Annexure 1, page 44.
Page 44.
Yes, this is the format of application for family pension to unmarried daughters of Assam government pensioners. This is as per that order, that notification, Lordship. She submitted the application, Lordship. But there is no any date of application, Lordship. She is claiming that she will, she has to get the pension with effect from 19/1/2024. She is in the annex the petition, Lordship. But department has forwarded the pension proposal only on 14/7, Lordship. Since there is no date in the application, Lordship, we consider the date as 14/7/2025. That is the submission of date of the application, Lordship.
When was the application furnished?
Yes,
Your
there is
Lordship,
no any receipt, no any
The
acknowledgement,
application was
Lordship.
submitted by the petitioner on 19 January 2020.
Where have you?
Page 27, Your Lordship.
Then from what, how do you make out there's no date here?
No, Your
There's no
Lordship,
date?
the application which the learned counsel is showing, that is the application which was forwarded from the department to the accountant general's office. Your Lordship.
So that's all right. Your application, when did you submit to the
Your
department?
Lordship, page 27.
But where is the date of receipt? Where is the endorsement?
Yes, Your Lordship. So, if Your Lordship takes up the affidavit filed by the respondent number 4, the department
Respondent?
number 4, by the respondent number.
Yes.
So, Your Lordship, they are also contending that only because the application was received by the department on 3rd of June 2025, and thereafter they forwarded it to the office of the accountant general on 14/7/2025, which is why the pension was sanctioned from that day. So, if Your Lordship will just take up page 56 of the affidavit. Lordship got it?
Yes.
Your Lordship, just the subject. This is to the
56.
56 of the affidavit.
56 is,
56 of the affidavit by the respondent number 4.
yes, 56 is part of para 5.
Annexure B, Lordship,
Annexure B, Your Lordship.
of the affidavit in person of respondent.
Annexure B. Annexure B is page number 71. All right, anyway, so what do you want to
Yes,
point
Your
out?
Lordship. So, Lordship, is it the same letter? It is to the Principal Cottage Industries.
21st of May.
21st of May 2025.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship, if Your Lordship sees the subject matter, it says claim for LTFP in regard to Miss Ranjali Boni Bora, unmarried daughter of late Jaimati Bora, holder of PPO number so and so. In inviting a reference to your letter number so and so, dated 5/8/2024, on the subject cited above, and to state that the claim for lifetime family pension for unmarried dependent daughters eligible in terms of this government notification, subject to terms and conditions. So basically, Your Lordship, the respondent number. Yes, Your Lordship. So they are referring to a letter which was sent from the department on 5th August 2024, clarifying that these are the documents which are required for sanction of the LTFP. So, Your Lordship, if we just say that the application was submitted in 2025, why there is a reference to the letter dated 5/8/2024?
These are, we are not the trial court. It is for
Yes, Your
you to
Lordship.
make out a document, you go to the office and get your document from there.
Lordship, this was a letter of principal quotation.
Yes, Your
Lordship, she has
Lordship,
to
until unless there is an
prove that
application.
application was submitted, Lordship, on 19/1, Lordship. This is the issue, Lordship.
Until
If-
and unless there is an application, Your Lordship, the department never forwards an application to the office of the accountant.
Where is that letter of 5/8/24? For this accountant general.
Yes, Lordship, I am appearing. Lordship,
So where is the letter of 5/8/24?
it was a letter of Lordship, principal cottage industries, Lordship.
I know, but that was addressed to whom? The accountant general.
Yes, Lordship.
So where is that letter? Is it available here?
No, not available.
That your record it must be there. Get that report, get that letter. That will solve all the problem.
Lordship, this is a letter of department, Lordship. Lordship, department also can sub. Lordship,
You have given a reference
yes,
of
yes,
this
Lordship.
letter. So you must have been in receipt of that letter.
Lordship.
It will be there in your file. Why are you shifting it to the department now? You don't have a copy.
Your Lordship, I'll get the instruction from you.
Issue before the court is date of release of pension. Family, what is it? Family pension.
Yes, Your Lordship. For
The
unmarried
writ petitioner
Unmarried dependent daughter pension.
as an unmarried dependent daughter, government servant. Stop according to the petitioner. The family pension ought to have been released effect from 19/1/2024, which is the date of application over date of application to the principal cottage industries training institute where her late mother Gauhati was serving as grade 4 staff. Family pension was sanctioned with effect from
Lordship, 14/7.
where is that order?
Lordship. Lordship, they have annexed along with their receipt.
Lordship, page 23.
Page 35, Lordship is Lordship, and relevant portion is page 37, Lordship. Page 37, serial number 13, Lordship. Amount of family pension with effect from 14/7/2022.
The family pension was released effect from 1911.
Lordship, with effect from 14/7, Lordship. 14/7/2025.
Where is the date mentioned?
Lordship, date Lordship, page 37 of the petition, serial number 13.
Pension was effect from 14/7/2025. Yes, that is the date on which the department claims to have received the application seeking pension by the petitioner. They claim by referring communication dated 5/25 submits that there is a reference of the letter. The reference of the communication 5/8/24 issued by the principal cottage industries training institute respect of claim of pension unmarried dependent daughter servant. So now submits that the employer of late mother, namely Cottage Industries Training Institute. We have no occasion forward. Family pension without there being any claims made by the petitioner. Claims made would be available, likely to be available or referred to petition dated 5/8/2024, issued by the Principal Cottage Industries Training Institute, addressed to the Office of the Accountant General. Since this communication is not available on record, we permit the standing counsel, the Accountant General, Mr. R.K. Talukdar, to obtain the required instructions and place it before the court. Counsel for the petitioner will also obtain instructions if copies of such letters are available with the petitioner and place it before the court. Accordingly, after 2 weeks, Mr. C.K.S. Borwa for the state.